Hi Cancers, welcome to your reading for October. So, how are you guys doing? I just wanted to ask you guys because you know how we do the Cancer readings. We are one group around the table that just talk and connect. So, my healers, right? My fellow healers. You guys, I have like this story and there's something that happened this month which I thought about a lot because it sort of became from just an experience into like this metaphor, into this realization that I thought like I really wanted to share with some of you guys. And I was like, who am I supposed to share this story? Like in which reading? And I was like, I just gotta choose the cancers because I think that's an important message hitting in there. I sort of shared this in the pick a card reading, but then I decided to not share the full story, and I just wanted to do that with a Cancer reading. So, what happened was that I've I wanted to leave a parking area around my house, and there's like this little grass field in front of it. And as well, I was like reversing my car. I saw this little baby bird sitting in the grass, and I was like, you often see like a bird hipping or moving in the grass, but never really just sitting there like sleeping. And I just instantly felt like you guys can agree with me. It's like you feel it when something's off, right? So what happened was I parked my car back and I got out of the car and I just sit next to the little baby bird, which was like sitting like this, and he was closed. He had his eyes shut, so he was just actually sleeping. And then he looked at me and he closed his eyes again, and that's when I knew like something is off. Like it's not like he had like a little bit of like he missed some feathers in his neck, and I was just like, I instantly felt like this connection. I was like, I gotta do something. I can't just leave now. And because there was like 3, 4 cats running around, looking, staring at him, walking back and forth, it was like, I cannot leave you right here while he's trying to sleep. So I was like, maybe he's just really tired. I don't know how much he, where he come from. So maybe just need some recharge time or something. I don't know. So I decided to pick it up, but it's where I was touching it, kind of hopped away, and then it got like stuck under my car. So it's like, okay, I can't. So I looked under my car. I was really in the front, and he had his eyes shut again, like he was sleeping again. And so I was like, okay, I really need to do something. So I drove my car back a little, and then I could just pick it up, and it was struggling a little bit. And then I opened up my hand, and it was just sitting there, and then he fell asleep in my hand. So I really just had this bird in my hand, and I didn't know really what to do. All I knew is what I couldn't leave him there because, yeah, he was, gonna get eaten or something by a cat. So I did not want that to happen. So I walked back home and I brought the bird in, and I called this bird center to, ask them what I should do. And they told me that that particular bird type, like, that bird, um, they had like a virus going on in around our area, which only affected that type of bird, like not other birds, not other animals. It wasn't in any sort of way dangerous for human or people, like, at all. It was just that particular type of bird, and I felt so bad. And instantly I was like, deep down I felt like, okay, I don't think it's gonna get better. But then I really had like my hopes up. So I tried to feed it water and stuff, and just wouldn't take anything, and just only was like sleeping. So at one point, um, it was just, I was holding it against me, and it was just falling asleep and everything. And then at one point, it started to make a lot of sound and noise. And I opened up my hand, and it wanted to get off. So I put it on the table, and instantly it just fell down. And it's just horrible. I'm sorry. I can't, okay. So it fell down, and then he peacefully passed away. I was like stroking it and stuff, and just, trying to comfort it. And then he passed away, and instantly I just thought like it's okay. You know, it's like it was so peaceful and so yeah, I don't know, like I say, I just felt like, okay, this was the way it was supposed to go. I was not supposed to save the bird, to heal it and to bring it back to life and then let it free and he lives a long life. What I at that very moment was meant to do and what was meant to happen is that I comforted and I made sure that it was comfort and take and just felt loved and cared for till it was ready to go, right? And that was so, it was such a powerful moment. That's why I'm sharing this. Is um, we always want to help, we always want to comfort, we always want to heal people to make sure that they're fixed, right? And often as cancers, as you know, people um, like us, when we help people, when we help others, when we heal them, we want them to fix them in some way. And that sounds really sort of double, right? You can take that very wrong. It's not necessarily like, okay, we're gonna fix you, you know. It's not like that. It's just like we really want to make them feel better. Like we don't want to see people sad or hurt or anything. And the very powerful message that I received from what happened with the baby bird was that I wasn't supposed to heal it. I was supposed to just be there. And when you are by somebody's side that's going through a very hard time or through a very rough time and you just don't know what to do, you just want to help the person so badly, you just want to take the pain away. And this will happen to you many times because you are a cancer, so you will attract certain people in your life. You can't help that. You are a healer. The thing sometimes, the most powerful thing is you can't help the situation. You can't go make it go away. You can't take the pain away. What you can do is help them through it, is comfort them through it, is make it feel less lonely, less bad while they're going through what they're going through, and while they're healing themselves, you can make them feel at home and at ease. And I feel that that's very powerful because, for example, maybe you've been dealing with a partner or something that, or maybe your father or a mother or something that's been dealing with some mental issues or something, and you just want to make them better, like you just want to help them. I know that urge, I know that feeling, but maybe you are helping them by just being you, by just being there, and by giving your loving and caring energy and helping them through it instead of helping them out of it, right? They got to go through it. You can't get them out of it. They have to go through it. And I don't know if this is for everybody. I don't know if this was in any way resonating for you guys, but I found it very powerful when I realized what the message was from the universe by this whole thing. Like, I was supposed to find it. I was supposed to help it to leave the earth peacefully and not in like the claws or the mouth of a cat or in fear and things. And I made it feel comfortable, like comfort and loved while it was, you know, his time. Even though it made me really sad because I instantly felt so bad. Like, I only met this bird like an hour before that, but I felt so deeply connected to it. But it was the message, and I feel that if I share this message and it resonates for somebody, and maybe it helps you out as well, so it gives it meaning, right? Okay, let's get into spirit mist because I feel your angels have a lot to say. So let's see, Cancers. I don't know why, but I always end up shuffling you guys' card after like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm sorry if that's not the way you like the reading, but I just go with the flow when it comes to the Cancer readings. Okay, I have one flipper, but that one was already flipped, so I'm just going to continue shuffling. There we go. Okay, Cancers, helper of abundance. Here we go. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guiding angels surround you and are ready to help you out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, somebody with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. This person could be you, and Cancer, this person is you. Okay? Then letting you know that they is seeing you, loving and caring for your surrounds and people, and you're always there when people need you, right? It's also important to know that to invest time and invest energy in planning your own growth and your own development. And the angels are like asking and like ready to help you out with things. So literally they are ready to help you out. So the only thing you have to do is ask. It's like when you don't see a certain situation going the way you want it, or anything like that, when you feel a little lost, or you feel like you lose control, you can just sit down 5 minutes, sit down and just meditate on it, and just say it out loud. I said, just say it out loud. Say, listen, angels, I would really like to help, like some help with finding this job. I don't know which direction I should go. I don't know which road to take. I don't know what's for me. I just hope that you guys can help me out finding the right job, and just remove things that are not for me, and to bring my attention toward things that are for me. So watch the signs I'm hearing as well. Watch the numbers. Watch things with emails and stuff. There's a lot of 222s, 444s, like all of that, surrounding a certain job search or anything that makes just be assured that that's like your angels like guiding you. That's just a small message that I'm getting. Be open to ask for help if that is what you need right now. To first accept that sometimes we just all need help. That's not easy for you guys. It's not. It's not easy to ask for help because that's not us. It's just not. But sometimes there's a lot to learn. And it's also giving a chance to have like somebody do something for you also deepens the bond. We can have an equal give and take if all we do is give and we are not open or willing to take. It's also letting other people's love and energy come towards us and letting it in. If somebody really wants to help you with something, let them. Because it also gives them a good feeling. It's not that you are depending on their help. I know you can do it by yourself. I know. You can. You're a Cancer. Honestly, you can do things by yourself. You don't actually need help. But it doesn't mean that sometimes it's nice to invite somebody in. Do it together. It deepens your bond as well. And it gives that equal give and exchange of energy, which just helps the relationship or the situation forward. Whether it's a colleague or a friend or whatever. Sometimes you only giving is making the relationship very, very on the surface. Like there's no depth to it. If the only depth is to that relationship or that colleague or work situation or relationship, or to a friendship, based on how much you can do for them, how much you give, or how loving you are, stuff, then at one point it's just gonna dry up because there's no connection on the deeper level. You see, here in Pisces moon, and it's like, even though it doesn't make any sense to talk about your deeper underneath the surface emotions that you're feeling, and you can't really make sense out of them, and maybe you can't even put them to words, and it doesn't make sense to think about the fact that, okay, today I'm just gonna share this with somebody, like everything, and it's going to make me feel better, or it's going to help me out. Like, that's not a natural thing for Cancer to do. But they're really asking you is like, it might surprise you what it will do for you, because it's a sense of freedom. Because keeping closed off, keeping things always for yourself on a certain level is being stuck, is being trapped. For in some way, shape, or form, it is a form of stagnation. Because it is wearing a mask in certain areas in your life. That's not freedom. That's really what they're showing me. Okay, let's see. Because what is up with the cards? Like, yep. What's going on beneath the surface, Cancer? Because you see, there's a lot going on. I have the Moon card, and then I have this you know, beautiful Hermit card, and that's shining a light on the deeper, you know, what's underneath everything. And that is, I'm hearing it's a journey. You don't have to do that within a month of dating. You don't have to show everything. That's not it, you know. It's something you grow into. It's like at one point you come to a certain stage of a friendship, of a relationship, where you are allowed to unlock certain doors. Allowing yourself to do that, because it's us stopping us. It's not somebody else stopping us. Like, okay, oh, wait a minute, like, I can't deal all these emotions. Okay, stop talking now. Okay, stop sharing. It's not them, it's us. It's like, okay, I don't want to burden them with this. I don't want to kill the mood. I don't want to make the other person feel bad. I don't want this. You know, it's us stopping us. It's us keeping ourselves. And it's also a protection shield. And I understand that. Because it's your nature. It's your nature. But it doesn't mean that we can evolve in that, right? Let me see. So the cards. I'm just going to take them. They're here. They want to show up. So we're going to roll with it. Feeling like the air sign could be Libra. You see, Libra is very showing up. Of course, Libra season. So feeling that the air sign energy is ready. The air sign in your life, I'm feeling. And normally I don't pin it down too much on a sign. You guys know how I read. But this is the air sign. The air sign is coming at you with the mind. With the mind, with the thoughts, with the things of the one that wants to listen to your emotions and listen to your thought process by you sharing what you think about things and how you see that. Not about how you're feeling it. But your air sign is ready. Your air sign is like, you know what? Come at me. Try me. Try me, Cancer. Spill it up. Try me. I think I can handle it. No, I don't think you can. No, I think I can handle it. That's the air sign right now talking to you. If you don't have an air sign in your life, this message maybe not be directly at you, but it does represent that things are, you know, ready to come to the surface. But there's an air sign for some of you guys, and it doesn't. Let me see. It definitely is resonating. They're saying, listen, try me. I think they can handle it, Cancer. I think it actually helps you guys build a deeper bond. So I'll give you go ahead on that one. But of course, your life, you got to do what you want to do. Then I have this feeling of you just being sick and tired of things not moving forward. Speak my truth. I spoke my truth, but nothing is happening. I put in all this energy, but nothing is moving forward. I try to see things from a higher perspective, and it gets me going and gets me very passionate, but nothing is moving forward. It is. Be patient. If somebody's patient, it's a Cancer sign. But you gotta trust and believe that that is what it is. It's definitely just divine timing. It's coming. It's trusting in that it's coming. It is doing whatever you can do while you're in a situation. It's the same message. It's like, okay, you got a lot to do, but planning comes first. It's like, okay, I'm planning out. I'm getting everything organized. I'm getting everything in order. So when it comes in, I'm ready. You know, because it's coming in. It's a different way of looking at it. It's a different way of like sitting and thinking, okay, I'm very ready. I really spoke my truth. I already did this. I already did that. Where it's at though, that's blocking it. I'm hearing like it's blocking it, blocking the forward movement, Cancer. So I'm seeing you getting out of that in October. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. Like there's a lot of backstage going on. Like for example, I always like to come sort of like you know, put it like this. When we have a Netflix series and it, you know, it just got released on Netflix, we can, you know, we can click on it, we can play it, you know, and everything just magically just goes on and on and on until Netflix asks you if you're actually still watching, and you're like, okay, yes, I'm still watching. I know I'm ashamed of myself, you know, I'm still watching. Okay, that Netflix series didn't just all of a sudden appear magically. There were months and months of recording, of writing, of editing into that before you were able to click and play, you know, it on Netflix. What's happening right now, Cancers, is we're at the recording phase. So it's backstage. We can't see it yet. We can't feel it yet. We can't touch it yet, but we know it's coming because it's getting recorded. At the moment, there are like a lot of long days shift happening backstage in the universe. Universe is working from like 7 to 7 to get this series coming, you know, coming to you, so you'll be able to click and play on it. So it appears in your world. That's what's happening right now. When we know that a series is coming out in February, we're not gonna ask, you know, send Netflix an email every single day of like when it's coming, and they keep saying it's in February, it's February. No, we're just gonna, okay, we know it's gonna come in February. I'm just gonna let it go and it's gonna come in. That's the way you're supposed to manifest. It's trusting and knowing that it's gonna come in when it's supposed to come in. Yes, you don't get a date, like a release date of a series, but sometimes we don't get release dates of series either, but we still know a third season is coming. So it's coming whenever it's supposed to come. That's life right now for you guys. It's helping you a lot. Be real with that person from the past that's knocking on your door. I'm not gonna lie. I see him. See her, see him. Mostly him. Be just very honest and upfront with your communication this month when it comes to past related stuff. 6 of Swords. And then I have this beautiful couple. Earth sign and fire sign energy. But don't pin it down too much to the signs. But what I see right now is a perfect balanced couple energy. It's like, okay, you come with the ideas, I'll just make and find a way to put it and create it into a product so we can actually live off this. It's like this whole, like, okay, I got more of like that fire energy and that creative energy, and you got more of like the business idea. I feel like a business situation coming up. This could also just be your love relationship, but I see you guys evolving and growing because you're no longer trying to keep everything on the surface. It's like going in the deep end together, like jumping in. That's a different situation than from the past. There's a person from the past watching you. They're watching you. Could be people, could be a person, but they're watching you. And I'm gonna get a clarifier on that, because why are they watching you? Because you stopped talking. There's a lot of confusion around you, Cancer. It's like you're doing good. And they're like, hello. What's going on? Why aren't you like, what is going on? Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me see. What else is coming up about this situation? Yeah. Okay. So, this is not for all of you, but this is for some of you guys. This person from the past is checking you out, is around your energy, I'm feeling. I feel like they're really checking out your social media and stuff, because you are coming off in a confused energy, because they're so used to you sometimes checking up on them or responding to them, and they just don't feel your energy anymore, because you're disconnecting. You're disconnected from things that no longer serve you. You're focused on what is here and now, what you can manifest, where you can work on, where you can connect to, and what is is actually reaping. So you can reap what you sow, right? Sorry, I kicked the camera. This person, I'm not gonna lie, what I see is that the person, literally, I'm getting like instant migraine. They give you headache. Like they gave you headache. It's like headache people. I like to like headache man, okay? What I'm feeling with is that this was this third party situation, this triangle situation that was going on. I'm not gonna lie, that it really did a number on you. It really, really, really did. Like, it really was a very hard time to overcome, but you have. That's so powerful, Quincy. Like, you have overcome this, and they're hella confused. Like, they're confused. Like, okay, but what do you mean you don't communicate back? No, you're done. Once a cancer is done, I'm sorry, but once the cancer is done, for the cross watches, they're done. Done. It's done. It's like, it's done. There's no coming back from that. And that line is so, so far. But once somebody crosses that line, it's done. Finito. Doesn't matter that you don't still feel the pain and the hurt and you don't need to heal from it. No, but there's no new chapter. There's no new beginning. Once it's done, it's done. And I'm getting that this person is finally feeling that in your energy. It's like it's finally getting to that point where they feel like, hey, there's no energy exchange anymore. Like, I don't feel that person's energy when I think about them and stuff. So that is really big change when it comes to that storyline. I see a lot of eye-openers in October for you guys. Like, a lot of eye-opening moments where you're like, whoa, wow. By doing this, or by thinking the way I was thinking, really kept me stuck. It really kept me stuck. All along, I thought that was my protection. It was actually the thing that was hurting me the most. Like, it wasn't making it impossible for me to actually live my life. I was just surviving, because I was constantly in such a protection mode of self, of my feelings, of my emotions, of my past hurt, of my scars I'm hearing, that it was actually hurting me on a daily. And this eye-opening moments, like little small eye-opening moments that you're gonna have in the month of October, is helping you moving forward and moving things behind. It's like realization, thinking about it, taking a second, action, done. Beautiful. Okay, I have a flip out, fall out, literally a fall down. Look what happens. Look what happens. look what happens when you start to see things for what they are and starting to take action based on what you are realizing. Look what happens then. 10 of Cups. Oh, I love this. It's good, Cancer. It's really good because I'm feeling this, how do I put that? I'm feeling this like when a dam, it's like when a dam, a water thing breaks open and the river can run free, right? When the stream is like, it's just like banging against this really big wall, and it just opens up, like it opened up the gates, I'm hearing, and it just goes, it runs free. It's like I feel that is like what's gonna happen to you guys. It's like that realization of seeing things in a new light. Like I could feel bad about the fact that I did not save the bird. I could have made myself feel bad for hours and days and weeks and months and years, because that we can do that, actually we do. But I could have done that, but instantly I felt this realization of, wow, I wasn't meant to save it, in the sense of saving it from the cats and then healing it like it could fly again and live. I was supposed to comfort it through it, what was already meant to happen. And that was so powerful, because the only thing that I did, I couldn't change the situation, but what I did, I changed the way that I felt about it, and I looked at it, and I allowed it to run free, and to be the way it was supposed to be. And that I see that for a lot of cancers in such a broad perspective. Like it could happen in many different areas of your life. Apply it to your own situation, but I see that that's a core thing that is changing inside of us, and it's helping up everything. It's helping everything. It's helping you deeper bonds with family, with friends, with your relationship. It's helping you bond with yourself. I'm not saying you have to change. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, allow yourself to be more freer. Allow yourself to see things as they are, and apply it to your own life and yourself, because what I'm saying is something that you can take and apply to your own life, right? I'm not saying, never gonna tell a Cancer what to do. You guys know what to do, but take it from a real Cancer, because I have a lot of Cancer in my chart that I understand deeply, like underneath the line. Like I know the self-protecting behavior and self-protecting others from yourself, and that always that need of, people like to see it and put it in a way like being perfect, like we want to persuade like we're perfect. It's not that. It's literally also a form of caring for others by like not letting them take care of what's underneath here. So once we shine a light on what's underneath here, we feel like we're actually hurting people. And seeing that, because look at that. Just like, hey, try me. Come at me with your emotions and your feels. Try me, okay? Just try me. Maybe I do understand, but you gotta give them an opportunity to really understand you. If you just blow it off, like, they'll never understand. They can't do it. It's keeping yourself stuck. Remember, like I spoke about, it's like this energy hostage like that. It's not gonna help anybody in the situation. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help this month. Maybe it's even on creative level. Maybe you can find somebody you can do like creative project with. It's gonna really help the energy flow. And allow somebody to do what they do. Some people are better at finances. Some people are better at dealing with the creative aspects, or the I don't know, all these things, like the connections and everything. If you have a partnership, know what your strength is and know the other person. Let them also do what they do best, right? And it works. I see a good partnership, whether it's a relationship or a work situation. I see good partnership if you both know your own strength and both allow the other person to be in their strength. I'm hearing. Okay, Cancer, good month. Got a good month coming. I know it's not easy that everything is shifting and we're going into fall season. I know you guys don't like it at all. But hey, we got this. We got this. We do. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining this reading with me. I really appreciate you guys. Like, honestly, I really do. I love the group of Cancers that I connect with every month. And just feel free to leave a comment. I love reading you guys' comments. So thank you again. And I hope to see you guys next month reading. Bye. Bye, Cancers. I love you. Bye.